Alright, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sport 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying. Now, in this video, we will look at the latest updates coming from Accra Sports Stadium. Yes, it looks like the pitch, the Accra Sports Stadium pitch is ready. It's ready for Ghana versus Sudan. Where will Ghana play their home game versus Sudan? In the African Cup of Nations qualifiers? It's still a mystery, and the sports ministry as well as the Ghana Football Association are trying to find a solution for that. And so we are going to look, is that Accra Sports Stadium ready enough for the game? And then also we will talk to you about Ghanaian players who performed yesterday in the Europa League. Ernest Nuamah was in action for Lyon. He has recovered from his injury he was suffering early in the month of September, and he's fit playing for Lyon. And then also Alexander Jiku, other players were involved. Baba Rahman and the rest were all involved in the Europa League games that came on this week during the midweek. That's Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to look at all of those details in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Do what to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and then select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. You remember that when Ghana Black Stars were supposed to play versus Angola and Niger, Ernest Nuamah was injured and couldn't come for that particular 2 games Ghana Black Stars played versus Angola and Niger. But then Black Stars winger Ernest Nuamah has recovered from his injury, and he has made his European debut for Olympic Lyon in their comfortable 2-0 win over Olympiacos in the Europa League yesterday, which was Thursday. The 20-year-old played 81 minutes for Olympic Lyon, ending the game as one of the top-rated players for Lyon. He had 7.1 ratings by Footmob, indicating the Ghanian had a decent outing on his first European night. Olympic Lyon on the day won the game 2-1 over Olympiacos. Yes, Olympiacos won the Conference League last season, and so they were supposed to play in the Europa League this season, and they suffered their first defeat in the hands of Ernest Nuamah's Olympic Lyon. Baba Rahman was in action for PAOK FC when they went away to Galatasaray in Turkey. Black Stars left back Baba Rahman scored an own goal in PAOK Thessalonike's defeat against Galatasaray in the Europa League. Galatasaray beat the Greek champions 3-1 to start their European campaign with a comprehensive victory. The former Chelsea man played a full match and ended the game with a 5.2 rating. Despite his poor outing, he had the most tackles, was the most fouled player, and won the most duels. Despite his poor outing in the sense that he scored an own goal. That's unfortunate outing. You can say it like that. Despite his unfortunate outing. Yeah, but Baba Rahman, the game overall, did very well in terms of being the most fouled player, most duels won as a player. Far away in Belgium, Anderlecht were in action, and Black Stars midfielder Majid Ashimeru featured in Anderlecht's 2-1 win over Ferencvaros on Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. He played 21 minutes after coming off the bench to replace Kasper Dolbeck in the second half. Majid Ashimeru has really been playing from the bench recently for Anderlecht in their league. I've been monitoring their league, and he's always coming from the bench. Always 65th minute, 70th minute, thereabouts. He's always been coming from there, and looks like he's finding it difficult to break into the starting 11 of Anderlecht. But this is the situation, and this is what we are talking to you about. Majid Ashimeru playing 21 minutes in Anderlecht's 2-1 win over Ferencvaros. Francis Amuzu is also a Ghanaian player who plays for Anderlecht. Ghanaian forward Francis Amuzu started for Anderlecht in their game against Ferencvaros but could not complete due to an injury. Amuzu picked up a hamstring injury and was forced off in the 40th minute. The club is yet to announce the extent of his injury. Inaki Williams and Nico Williams, Athletic Bilbao, were in action in the Europa League also. They played versus AS Roma away and they managed to get a 1-1 draw far away in Italy. Black Star striker Inaki Williams played the full match in Athletic Bilbao's 1-1 draw against AS Roma on Thursday, September 26, 2024. Inaki, who is in sublime form in La Liga, had an average performance in the game, ending with a rating of 6.7. Ibrahim Sadiq also played for AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League when they won their game over Elfsborg. Ibrahim Sadiq could not complete AZ Alkmaar's game against Elfsborg on Wednesday. The Ghanian winger picked up an injury in the 57th minute and was replaced by Jadin Adai. Despite his injury, AZ fought on to claim a 3-2 victory over Elfsborg. Now, if you look at Ibrahim Sadiq, he's a player who is in a lot of form. He's in so much form when you are talking about the Eredivisie. All right, yes, he's in some great form, scoring goals and assisting in the Eredivisie. But in the Europa League, he was forced off in terms of injury, and that's very bad. Now, let's look at the last player. It's Prince Edukwabena. He played for Victoria Pleasant. They went away to Frankfurt and got a 3-3 comeback draw. Now, former Bechem United striker Prince Edukwabena scored in Victoria Pleasant 3-3 comeback draw against Eintracht Frankfurt on Thursday. Edukwabena put his name on the score sheet in the 86th minute, reducing the deficit to 1. Before Pleasant eventually tied the game in additional time. Along with his goal, he completed the most dribbles in the game. So that was a fantastic performance by former Bechem United striker Prince Edukwabena. This is the current state of the Accra Sports Stadium, and it looks like the pitch is better. I've always said that a green pitch doesn't mean it is good, but then if you look at this pitch as compared to the times in Suatreman and Samatex were using it for the African competitions, you can see that there is a great improvement in this pitch than that pitch. All right, so I think it's good. It's good, and maybe, who knows, CAF will be accepting the Accra Sports Stadium as the home grounds for the Black Stars. But let's see. The Sports Ministry are submitting both Accra Sports Stadium and Cape Coast Stadium, and I can tell you that Cape Coast Stadium is also of the same quality like this one, because there's been some serious work on those two stadiums, and they've closed it down and they are working on everything indoors. It's not only the pitch, everything, the washrooms, the dressing rooms, and they are trying to make everything very nice so that CAF will accept the stadium, so that the MPP and the current government will not have a bad name. So there's the current pitch. It's fairly good. Is that not it? Fairly good. Let's see how things go. Whether Ghana versus Sudan will be played in Ghana or not, whatever update that will come, trust our Sports 7 GH that we are going to deliver that to you on this channel. Do also subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.